Hi guys, welcome back. Today is the sixth day of our Oxygen bootcamp, and I'm very happy that we have been progressing good enough. It's not the best. It's not what I would call ideal, but it's there. Like we will grow with time. I will make less mistakes, be more prepared, covering more topics, coming to the point more better. So that's what I'm expecting it to be. Don't mind if I'm missing some things and you're not 100% satisfied with it. So let's start from where we have left yesterday. So yesterday we were building a WooCommerce site. So we won't build a full-fledged WooCommerce site, but in what we will do is let's check if our installation is still active or it is deleted. Let me get something. So let's see what happened to our previous Oxygen installation that we created from Oxygen Try. So this was the previous one. Where is our browser? Okay. So it says it is deleted. Let's where is our let's see our products. We have two products. One is Oxygen Build a Boot Camp product, and the other is Product 2 product. Let's just see how this looks on the front end. So this is how it will look on the front end. So there are many other things that we can add, but for the time being, let it be. Just let's say these are the things that we want to add. We can definitely add more. I just wanted to show you how custom post types, how we can handle custom post types or the custom fields. We were seeing in this one how we can add some additional information like Jashwant Chedrawada is the instructor name, and if there was any other assistant instructor, we would have seen his name here. So things like that. So that's what we have seen yesterday. Now we optimized it a little bit for the mobile. You can see that we have a nice little menu which comes in. Okay. One second, let me just reset this. There is a fixed add to cart button at the bottom. You can see this item is overflowing a little bit because we have fixed its width. So on the smallest resolution below, I think 440 or 450 it is, it's having little trouble with the width. So that's all. Let's get to our syllabus and let's see what we have covered and what we haven't covered. So this is what syllabus that we have promised initially. So this is the syllabus that we have promised initially. So we are right now at here we are understanding WooCommerce, and at the same time we have seen we haven't created our custom post type, but we have created advanced custom fields, linking it with custom post. Also, we also can link that with additional link that with existing posts and pages, existing post types. So this is what we have done yesterday. What we have to do, we have to create our own custom post type, and let's just simply customize every other page we have on our WooCommerce website. So at the bottom, at the end, we have seen we will build all this stuff together. So we discussed that we will cover a simple portfolio page, which we will do very quickly. We will add a WooCommerce website. Also, we will create a real estate listing website. So I think I should cover these before. Yes. Let's just minimize this, and first thing would be Oxygen Builder things. Then we will go over this. This makes more sense than it used to make. Global. Okay, where were we? We were. This is what's. Now let's just go ahead and see. We are at advanced custom fields, but we did not cover this. Okay, let's just complete our WooCommerce website today. I didn't want to dwell into this, but I think okay. Okay, let's just quickly add other products, other pages, or configure them. So you can whatever the names that you are seeing here, those are from yes, those all of them are from WooCommerce. So if you want to see in detail like what WooCommerce pages are, you just go to settings. Okay, let me go. So this is the new setup which I am not accustomed to. Let's just see. Product shipping payments integration launched. Okay, these are the pages that are like you can understand if you just come to advanced in WooCommerce settings. In WooCommerce section, if you go to settings and if you go to the advanced section, then you can see what pages that we have here. Like for cart, it is checked. Like these are the pages that we definitely need in WooCommerce. One is a card, one is a checkout, other is my account, and the final one is terms and conditions. As we are not using our own hosting, we do not have control over whether we can force HTTP or HTTPS. So we cannot do it right now. So we won't do that. We will create all these pages, cart, checkout, and my account page. And also we need another page which is called shop. Right now, if you go to your home and hover over it, you will see two links which says visit site, which is our normal WordPress site, and which is visit store takes you to the home page. So it looks very bad. That's one thing which we all can agree upon. Let's delete that. Now let's create something. Let's just configure all these pages. Let's go to pages. In pages that you can see that we have card first. Before that, okay, let's easily set up the card page once. Thank you for Avinash for your compliment. Thank you, brother. What we can do is we can have a nice section which says checkout here. Like let me show that to you. So which page we are in card page, right? So let's just add a section, and inside let's add a heading, and that heading we need to center it. So let's change that color to black and let's call it cart. So just like this, if we have every page like that, check out my account. So if it was able to show each and every page name, that would have been good. So to do that, we will create a template. So to do that, we will go to Oxygen and let's create templates. And let's add a new template which is called user account WooCommerce non-product page templates. So it's pretty self-explanatory. So we are going to inherit that from main template. and where do we want to use them? We definitely want to use them on pages, but not for everything, right? So what can we do? Can we archive them by using any taxonomies? We cannot do because pages are not. We can definitely use a plugin and add tags to it, but I do not recommend it. So let's let it be. Like it's one thing would be to increase the template priority to 2, and let's just we can manually select a page to inherit a different template. That's what we will do today. Let's click on publish. Now let's open it anyway. We don't care if the other template dies or lives. We are getting the template from main, but we are going to add the title of that each page there. So that's what we are going to do. Let's see how we can do that without messing around a lot. Again, let's just add section, and in that section let's add heading. You know that we have primary heading as white. So first thing we have to center it again. Now we have to change the color to our global hat. Now we have to insert data and we have to call it title. We don't want to link it, just insert. Let's just insert that. Now we will get card. First thing would be to increase the font size a little bit. This is too large here. 44 looks good. Maybe 38. It's fine, but there is just too much spacing here. Let's call it 38, and also bottom padding is also 38. The card it's looking good. It's just too much. 28 looks good. We didn't see this coming. Like the learn WP at 480 is too big. We should have taken care of it. Okay, we have this. We have a template. If we just select other pages also, we will get the same data. What's happening here? Let's just check what's happening. So this is my account, and this is, I'm not able to understand what's happening. We are getting another header here. Okay, let's just see my account page. Again, let's check with checkout. This shouldn't happen, but let's see. Maybe checkout doesn't have any data in it. Maybe that's the problem. Let's see. Let's just go to that page and see what's happening there. We are done here. So let's go to those specific pages. Now let's go to those specific page. If you have any question, just ask me. I will take my time to answer yours because that's the entire point of this thing. So let's go to cart. Here what we can do is manually select the template that we wanted to render. So it's taking, by default, it's going with main template. We can ask it to take WooCommerce non-product page templates and click on publish. If you do that, you can view it on the front page what will happen. So that's where you are getting your cart template. Now let's try and edit this page with, we are able to edit the template. The post is being rendered by an Oxygen template. To edit the post directly, add an inner content. So we just did a mistake and we did not add any inner content. Okay, let's go ahead and add inner content to that. In Oxygen, we have to go to templates and we have to add an inner content to it. So this is the product template that we have. Let's first edit that with Oxygen and add an inner content to it. Then go ahead with whatever we are doing. Okay, we have this section. So let's call this, just for the sake of, let's rename this, and let's call that title section. Now we have to add into it. This is here we use. Okay, we are done. We are done. We are done. Now let's go back to the pages. Let's reload this once. Now let's edit this page. Let's open it anyway, and let's see what's happening there. We're inside. Okay, we are inside the template because we are inside the page because you can see we cannot add anything or edit anything here. So we can add content here. So let's get rid of whatever the content there is already. So let's get started by checking if we have any cart components here. So we have shopping cart, we have checkout, we have my account, and these 4 pages that we have access to here. First thing we contain everything with a section. So let's do the same here. But again, we know section has too much of padding. So we just handle that padding this way. So let's go and just add the shopping cart component in that. You can see that the component, like everything, checkout is not available while your cart is empty, your cart is currently empty. So that's what it's saying. Let me show you one very interesting thing is if we go to settings and in global settings, you can see at the bottom that we right now have an option called WooCommerce. Earlier we did not had an option called WooCommerce, but right now we have that. So that's happening because we have installed WooCommerce plugin. So this definitely is not the style that we want to have in our website. So what we can do is go to WooCommerce and customize everything in our, not everything, we definitely cannot customize everything here, but we can definitely optimize some things, right? Is there are some possible things that we can do here, which we can may use all these to get things looking a little bit better. So the text we can, instead of whatever they gave, can use this. And the buttons, whatever the primary color that we have, let's just use that here. And primary CTA hover will be this, but a lighter version of it, or maybe even a brighter version. Disable button. So I hope that you are getting the idea. Like you have control over things. It's not like they are not giving us anything. So there's so many colors that we have to customize here. So you come here, customize stuff in whatever the way you want. So the other color, let's just make it an yellow. an orange info color. If you want to give some information, let's do that with a bright color. So you see that it's looking a little bit better, but let's go with our color. It's not bad. It's bad. So let's just stick with this blue. It looks sharp. So like there are very little things that we can customize. There are not like a lot of. It's not like I like or dislike it, but we can definitely expect WooCommerce in auction getting a lot better than this. So if you are actually building on planning on building a WooCommerce website, one thing I would suggest is getting this. Again, I'm in no way affiliated to any of the products that I recommend or suggest. If I am affiliated, that would be really great. So get yourself a WooCommerce copy from Chinmay Paul. So this is made by Chinmay Paul. So he's saying it's 149, which is like a little bit on the okay side, because like there are several components that you won't get anywhere else. So his login module is what I recently used. There are some pretty cool effects he is adding. Like if we just go to the last and see what you can do. So if you click on add, it will be added to that cart, and you can see you have an option to show what are the products are in your cart when you add a small icon to your navigation or anywhere else for the point of thing. Like so it's really useful, but remember that do not activate too many modules from any developer. Like if you are having 5 to 6 plugins, Oxygen plugins, and all of them are unloading all of their components onto your website, then you will get a 500 error. So make sure that's not happening with you. Always keep an eye on how many things are already activated. So WooCommerce specifically for Oxygen, if you want to customize a lot, you need this plugin Oxy Ultimate Woo, and to do other stuff like far better. So then you will need Oxy Ultimate. This like things are getting better. Like let me show you top. So you can see that there is an option like go to top, right? So that button, like things like this are a part of Oxygen now, and that is called Composite Elements. They are going to soon release it in Oxygen using Oxygen Builder, like in 3 point. Let me okay. So these are going to be part of Oxygen. So back to top, accordion. So things like that are. So this is one such element, which is like it's looking good. I think they really redid the entire. Or did I just? I opened it on mobile, so maybe it was looking a little bit bad back then. So this is what is this? Dashboard icon, dashboard tabs. So there are so many things that are coming, which are inbuilt with Oxygen, which you don't need a plugin. Again, we will always need a plugin because not everyone can cover everything, right? This is image comparison. So things like that are part of Oxygen. So it will make our work a lot easier. So if you don't have, hi Mohammed, thanks a lot for coming. I didn't notice you coming in. So if you don't have the agency license, Oxygen agency license, which is I think right now it is at $169, go and get it. So if you are at other licenses, like if you got the one which just included, okay, let's go to the pricing. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So I would suggest you getting the 169, which is agency. So if you bought like a long time back, it was 99, which included everything. Even you don't build WooCommerce sites or you don't have an agency to use, your things with it. Just makes sense because of the composite elements. Now always get the agency license if you haven't already have one. Okay, let me get back to the point. So Oxygen WooCommerce modules are not super powerful. So if you want to add additional functionality to it, always check the, I think WooCommerce, there are different players doing it now, but based on the elements, Chinmay is doing really great job now. So try his plugin out. If you like it, I think you cannot try it out. You have to buy it before you try it. Okay. So that's one thing. Let's go to shop and let's see how ugly our shop is looking. It's looking very bad. Now let's add one component to the cart, and now let's view our cart. Now you can see that we have something in our cart. Again, this is not super good. It's looking very bad. If you click on checkout, this checkout page is not at all customized because we didn't even add a section to it. Now let's quickly go to products, not products, but let's quickly go to pages, and let's just add it. We already have a quick checkout here. Now let's edit that. And what we are going to do is we are going to render that page with WooCommerce non-product page templates. And let's click on publish. If you view this, I'm expecting it to change a little bit. No, it didn't change, but we're getting the page title here. Now let's edit the page. Let's edit the page with Oxygen. So we have a checkout page, but I don't know why we are not able to see. Okay, let's we're at a section. As always, let's just get rid of some padding to it. Inside this, we have to add our WooCommerce element, which is checkout. This is the checkout page that we have, which is not good, not bad. It is what it is. No, don't know that. So let's just check one option after the other and let's see how it's working. Like, the thing I don't like about is it's not so many customization options here. Maybe even not this much. Well, is some padding, but it does not make any significant difference. Payments background, look. So that's the thing. You can add some things here and there. Let's say primary button. You can add. Let's. What if we just increase? We need to control the margin, but not the padding. So we don't have any primary things set up. We can just highlight that and see. Like if we normally we have payment things here. So if we want to highlight that, we can do that. But again, as I said, like we cannot do so many things with whatever we are given here. We can do very limited number of things. One particular thing I would like to do, I would have loved to do is making the place order button at the top, not at the bottom, and not have these many options here. Like we can customize it by going there, but again, and also the order should have been to the right side, but not to the left side. Table contents, there are like very little options here. So by default, you whatever you get is like that's what we will have. We can customize it a little bit by making things like this. The cosmetic changes, yes, we can do, but structural changes we cannot make that. Let's get done with this very quickly. So there are 2 pages done. They are still like okay. I got an idea. Oh, we cannot do it now. Check out my account. Let's also edit this with. First thing we have to make this page inherit template design from our new template, which will get us our title. So the smart thing I should have done is when I added the title to the section, I should have also added an inner container which had a section built in it. So we should have added a section and put the inner content inside it. So in that way, every page that will inherit this template will automatically have more options to it. But I did not do it back then, so I have to do it manually for everything. Again, the easiest thing to do is let's just add a section. In section, again, let's go to padding. We can actually adjust all the global paddings in a single place. I should do it from the next website that I built, that we together build. This is which page? This is my account page. Now let's just add my account content inside this. So see how, so this is content that we have, right? So there are incredible options. You can put this menu to the right or to the left. But you cannot even put this content on the top. Okay. Plain text, headings, labels. Okay, okay. Let's just add some background to it. Can we do that? Of course we can do that because still inside Oxygen. Let's just make it 5 pixels in each direction. Maybe it should have been like 10. Yes, it should have been 10. Let's add a background color of white, but the section has to have a background color of that light. It's looking so bad. Now we will use our border radius and also our box shadow. So this is what we can use to make it stand out, make it like a little bit standing out from the background. See, do you think this looks good? Like, would you use this for your client's website? That's the point. Like, it looks so unpolished. Just check this on the front end. The irony. Even this entire thing is not clickable. Come on. This looks very bad. Maybe I should have gone with the other way of inverting the colors. Like the background should have been white for this. Okay, let's try something with the border. So the border also creates a nice illusion of separation. Color. Oh, this one is looking good. I think that's pure black. Borders, we can get the other border here, and it has to be solid and it has to be 2 pixels. 3 maybe. I think we can get rid of the bottom padding and maybe then it will look even better. No, it's not looking even better then. Let's just save it and open it. Do you think it looks good? I think it's looking, it looked better before. Let's do that now. we are having a border, the problem is the background is not being highlighted. This is okay. This, I don't think this is good. This is just okay. I don't, no, 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 don't do it, don't do it. Don't. Shh. Okay, let me log in. We'll do that from another window. Okay, we don't have the login details here, right? Remember, we don't have the login details. We just have to log in from the right link. So let me do that. To do that, I have to find the folder we have downloaded everything. Okay, got it. The problem is, if you are logged out once, then this page, it will let you make changes, but they won't be saved. See, it always throws this error because it does not recognize that you have logged out. So every change that you make after you have logged out, like for example, I just logged out by an accident. Now the only way to restore is no way. You cannot restore this page or any changes that you made afterwards. You have to log out from every oxygen builder thing. So we have created all those stuff. Now we should also create a shop page, but there is a shop page already. Let's see. Let's just check this. So this is a shop page which looks incredibly great. Sarcasm intended. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to the shop page. I accidentally clicked on edit with oxygen, but I should have done edit with this page, WooCommerce non-product page template. And let's click on update. Now we will have content inside this. Now we can create a proper WooCommerce shop page. Let's see how we can do that. As always, first thing we are going to do is add a section to it. The padding of 40 and 40. So what else do we got to do here? We have to check if WooCommerce has a page or a product page. So product list, maybe that's what we can use for shop page. So we cannot use the cart, we cannot use the checkout, we cannot use order tracking, or we cannot use my account. Can we use cart total? No, we cannot use cart total. We cannot use breadcrumbs too. So there are very little things that we have left. So we can either use product list for our shopping page. What? This is not what we wanted. Okay, this is products list, and why we are able to see, then why we are saying a product page, a single product page. Layout. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let's go back. Product builder. Nope. Product. So this is entirely for a single product. So we don't need. So we will not have something here. Product meta not needed. Category list. Products list. We not pagination false. Order by date. Sending. So there we have it. Now we are getting somewhere. This is the entire product space list. Let's add a heading which says it has to be black so we can see it. Shop our list of products. Dot dot dot. Now we have to configure how these elements look. We just have two products. So pagination, we don't have pagination. Let's go to product query. We are limiting it by 1. So let's limit it by 2 and let's click on apply. Now we will get 2. Now that's how they will look. We can definitely customize everything here. So what else can we do? So this is what we wanted. So in products query, what you can do is you can specify whatever category that you want, and you can choose very specific things. Like you can say display only products which have sales on. So you can create a page called sales page for electronics. Electronics sales 50% off, and you can create something like this. And in the product query, what you can do is go to product query. In that you can select different options like do you want it to be having only sales, forget about best rating, and in category you can select electronics. So for that you have to pre-create all the categories and add the pages. So then you can just have a shop page which is just designed to hold the products which are in electronics and are having some sales to it. So this is like 50% share. So this is, you have to expect this to happen. So every now and then you will not see something. Maybe we did something wrong. Let's see, where did we see something wrong? Let's see. We just selected on sale only and wrote some stupid category in that, but we don't want that to happen. After you select something, click on apply params, which means parameters. Come on. Okay, you remember how much the div actually takes place, right? When a div in Oxygen Builder, this does not apply to every HTML page that you are going to design in the future. So when you create a section, and after that, if you add a div, that div only takes the width of the largest element. In this case, the largest element is electronics, so it will only take that place. Maybe let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. On the front page, it might be looking completely different. No, we don't want this, mister. We want shop page. See, this is only taking up to this. That's the problem. The width is very less. So to make that long enough, we just have to make the width as 100% so that whatever the products are trying to take that place will take that place. Now we are a little bit good. So this is the shop page or the page with 50% off. You can also call it the sales page. So the most important thing here is understanding how this works. Either you go with the default one and you see what the default one brings you. So I don't understand why we are getting this one. Maybe shop page is trying to get the data from the bootcamp page. That's what's happening. So just forget about that and come to custom query and don't limit anything. How many columns do you just wanted? Let's say I just wanted to be in single column, and then I will have this big chongus, very big stuff. Maybe I just wanted to be 3. Again, we have to go to the bottom and click on apply parameters. So this is 3, but don't worry, it will automatically expand. Let's see how that will look on. So I think this is taking like 2 products, like 3 products on mobile. Let's go there and let's make it 2. Let's try to apply parameters. And let's go back and let's see how it looks on the big side. So incredible. We cannot actually write some things. Like if we want to have 3 on the desktop, there will be 3 on the mobile also, which is very bad. But as I said, that's how we are limited with it. Now let me get over all my whining and let's just check something else. Let's just check where we are. So we have created we have created a half-baked WooCommerce website, and we definitely use custom fields in it. We have created custom fields. Where is custom field? Yes, we used advanced custom fields to create custom fields, and then we linked them with a custom post, the most popular custom post, which is WooCommerce. We did that. Now let's go ahead and create a custom post. So let me get you some interesting things. Just let me get that URL. We might build a very big website. Let's see, but we don't have the data. That's the problem. If we have the data, then it would be very easier for us to find stuff. We can definitely create some things and we cannot create other things. So this has been one website that I've been. Did you know most of our clients get around asking for the price? Thousands more, some get tens of thousands more, plus no commissions. Okay, I don't need that. So this is one such website that I've been looking from a very long time, and I've been thinking of redesigning it so we can load it faster. So let's understand what this website has. So there are different aspects to this. So we have client reviews. That is definitely one custom post type. So it just becomes easier if we have custom post types. That's it. This looks bad. Why don't they have fixed resolution for images? Okay. Why are you asking me for? Let's get to home. We cannot do this. We cannot street search status. We cannot do this because this needs facet so we can search through the custom post or custom field data. We cannot do this. We can have a search. I have a plugin access, but we are trying to do stuff for free, so we cannot do that. Also, we cannot do this stuff too. It is like very expensive. What we can do is build a better listing page. So if you go to all listings, it's loading pretty fast. I think that's because of the high speed internet that I have. I have around, let's just check. You can see that website is still loading, trying to, let's see how fast internet do we have. Okay, it's around 80, 70. Let's say it's around 70 Mbps. So it's not taking that much time, but let's just see if the images are optimized or not. So the thumbnail itself is around 220 KB, which it's not correct, but this one is good to 70 KB. So let's just try to make a list of things that we have in this website. Then we will, so what, let me let me gather my thoughts. So the more time we take in, what have, so let's, okay, let me tell you what I'm trying to do here. So I firmly believe you measure twice but cut only once. That means you take your time in preparing things, then the time you put in to do things will drastically reduce. So instead of just jumping on and getting some data and trying to build something, why not build something useful by understanding what we have at our hands? So what I'm trying to do is recreating some parts of this website which I have been trying to mm, do. Maybe we can call that we can, like, yes, that's what I want. I want to create some parts of this, but there are things that we cannot do. For instance, we can we cannot do this because it's very expensive, and I did not find any affordable plugin to do that thing. So we're not going to do it. But again, if you are actually building a website for a real estate company, then you can either go with Facet WP, or I think WP Grid Builder is the new one. So these two are the plugins that you should take if you are very serious about that. But I think Facet WP is having a problem with Oxygen, so let's get away with that. Grid Builder is a plugin that has been talked about in the Oxygen community for like 3 to 4 days or maybe even like a week. So check this out if you want to build something serious. This is just for the understanding custom post types and advanced custom fields. So we're not actually doing that, the search and stuff. But I was thinking this is not. So I thought this was the same plugin as the other one, but this is not. Like, just ignore it. So to achieve this, or even the maps, we need that filter plugins, but we don't have that right now. What we are going to do is we're going to create a listing page. We are going to create, hold it there, a clear, this is a detailed listing page. So again, you can see that bed 3 2 everything is one below the another, and this looks very bad. You definitely need icons here to emphasize. And the pictures, man, I don't like the pictures at all. So if you want to get the users, definitely use the rich images. But again, there are things that I don't like in this. But this is one sidebar. There is a mortgage calculator bit. I don't know how to implement this, but I don't think this is helpful. So we will get rid of this. So one thing we can clearly understand from this is we have one. Let's call them. Okay, go away, go away. Pages at our hand. So the first thing is definitely we need home. So what does he have? His home page. So after home we have the listings page and the single listing page. Let's call it this archive listing page. So in listings, you can see there is one thing which is called for sale. So for sale this is like the page which is dedicated completely for sale. Again, if we just come back, and here we can see that there is some. So it starts with for sale. Later it is like you see that there is sold. So this is another category of products, or you can even put like a tag. So anything is fine. Either you put a tag or either you put a category. So let's say that we put tags in this. So even we can filter or archive things by tags. So we have sneak peeks, conditional offers, vacant lands, which is a lot. Waterfront. Okay. I have to see how we can implement view or. So in archive, we have tags, tagged archives. And in tagged archives, we definitely have waterfront. So let's start from the top and let's go to the bottom. So one thing is for sale, sold, sneak peeks, conditional offers, vacant land, waterfront. That's it. So these are tagged archive pages. This is their home page for archiving. I don't think that's a right spelling, but it's let it be. So we have archive listing pages. This is what we have. And so single listing page, let's go to single listing page and see what do we have there. So this is the data that we have. So this is the title, this is the location, this is the price, how much lot does it have. So again, okay, we got something interesting here. I have to think how we are going to implement that. So this listing, which is what is the type? Dream building, okay, these are the breadcrumbs. We can add breadcrumbs, no worries. It's the title of the parent page. Okay, let's go back. So this is a vacant land. So one important thing I just noticed is that if we go to the listing pages which are for sale, we see that this has only two data fields, which is lot size and type is vacant land. But if we see here, this has number of beds, number of baths, and type is home. So based on the type of data, like based on the type of listing, it has the data to it. But this looks incredibly boring. This looks incredibly boring. Let's see how listings are on the page. So this looks, the pricing is clear, but the text is not there. Okay, sneak peeks, conditional offers. So that's let's just write the data for each. But again, I think you will definitely need more. Okay, we can improve upon his website by understanding what he posting here. So coming soon in, okay, I think it's enough. Maybe I should stop doing that. See this video on the second week of January. So there are very other important things like the location where it is. We can add the location here. We can also, the website is incomplete if someone asks me. So in a single listing page, it depends mostly upon what listing that we have here. By default, okay, I think we can put things here. If it is for sale, it includes beds, it includes baths, also the type. Maybe we don't need the type because they all, let's write the type. Beds and baths. Again, we can definitely add some information by reading through his description, which says coming in. Let's see. Fully fenced, double driveway, spacious backyard with an entertainment sized deck. So that's so much information that you're putting after the images, which actually defeats the entire purpose of putting, like mentioning the highlights. So we can put a small brief description. Yes, that's one good idea, I think. Let's say we can also have home custom post type data fields. So that's what I'm going for. I'm not going to have a parent category and have child inside it. Like we initially thought like we will have one custom post type and we just have different categories in it. But I think it would be better if we have different custom post types. One will be homes. I'm divided like how to go about it. So we definitely have different home types. We have a home, we have a waterfront home, we have vacant lands, we have, so that's what we have three different things. If anyone has any idea on what how we can go about building this website or understanding how to build the website, just let me know, because I think I still need to do some research on this website before I actually start doing it. Again, this is I haven't prepared for bringing up this website and talking about it. I just wanted it to be an impromptu, so this is how I normally go about it. There is so much of research before actually doing it. Let me know what do you want me to do here. Should I go with multiple cats custom post types or single custom post types with different categories? Let me know which way do you want me to go from here. Also, we need one other custom post type like reviews. Let me know how do you want me to go about it. Just say something, guys. I just want to decide it with a way that you. In the meantime, I will just try to get some information on this. And again, this way of showing things, I don't think this is very good. We can do something like imaginary grid image layout for real estate. This will be good looking. Let's check. So something like this. So this is what I want. This, if we can, this would be incredible. Okay. If we go for single custom post, there will be an issue to make others like vacant and home custom. Yes. In my opinion, we can go for multiple custom post types. Yes. Homes will be a single custom post type. And again, mic is not mute. Can you still hear no sound? Is it the same problem now? Okay, let me just open YouTube and see it for myself. Everything is turned on, but come on. To share this link, open it on YouTube and see. Okay, I cannot hear myself. Okay, let me just open YouTube and see it for myself. Okay, it is solved now. Okay, it's solved. Thank you for being responsive and pointing it. So we have the highest watching yet. Four people are live. Okay. It's on. Thank you. So I'm thinking of a layout for this one. So if we can build things, what would we complete is Git. So if we can do that, we will cover a lot of topics. That's why I'm taking my speed time with this. Not this. Just this. So we would complete this. Okay, I think I have to go a little bit slow in facing this. We will do mass and regret. We will add a contact form, and we will try to add. We'll try to add something there. Where were we? Okay, let me just push this for tomorrow, because I will do some research and understand which approach is the best one. But I will keep whatever you said in mind when I'm deciding what is the way that we go for this. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Maybe we will postpone it for tomorrow. From tomorrow we will just keep on working on this, all other stuff. Okay, we are going to build our own custom post type. This was the custom post type that we were supposed to build. Let's create a custom post type, simple custom post type, and just call it home. Open houses, come take a look, but there are no lists, nothing. So for sale, which house do you? This one looks good because it's so roomy. I think these are the images which will take like 2 years to load, but it's fine. So let's go with a single post type here. 1 minute, let me. Okay, I think yes, from yesterday. Let me just get the slide from yesterday, and let me explain how it's going to be. The slide that I have worked on is like already 120 slides long, so it takes me a couple of minutes to open and go to where I want to go. So yesterday we spoke on great lengths about the data, and this is the data and this is the post types. So let me tell you, the container holds the data for us, and to create the container which are creating the post type, we have to use a plugin, and to hold the data and link that data to that post type, we need another plugin. So in the same way, how this data is held with this post type, like the title is held, the tags are data is held, the date published date, and all the data of the post type is held with a post type. So the blog post has all this data, and like that container is holding all this data. In the same way, we also need to register a container, means we also need to register a post type. Here it will be called as custom post type. Let me just, okay. Let me just do that. Okay. This is what we need to do. We need to register a custom post type as discussed yesterday. One way to, like, we use custom post UI to do that. We already have, okay, we don't have custom post UI, but we have ACF. So ACF will let us create custom fields and link them with the custom posts. So as we did not create a custom post, did not install the custom post UI plugin yesterday, we will do that. But for time being, and where is our Notion page? Notion, where are you? Notion, where are you? So we have to definitely create a house type. What is this? This is a house, right? This is. What is this? This is a home type listing. So to do that, we need the title. Okay. We need the title for sure. We definitely need the title. We need bed, bath, Type is already done. Important thing is price, image, gallery, features and contact. So we definitely need contact information. So let's say features. We need to make this a little bit better. So features is just basically some long form content that we can. What is this? So this is the information. If this is features, then what are these? Not really good way to put the content. So contact us form. I think that's it. So here, what we have to understand is custom post type is the home listing. The data fields are all this here. We will quickly create all that stuff. This is a form which we will just use fluent form. But I'm not able to understand how we are going to get that data. Fluent form with URL data. Head and path. So this is the data. So this is what we have to create now. We will expand on this later, but we just have to get sorted, understand how both of them will work together. We just understood one of them, but not both of them. So that's why I'm just quickly moving along. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I think I randomly opened some other link which I'm not supposed to. So we have custom fields. It's fine. We need custom post UI, but it's not there. So let's go to plugin. Let's add new and search in this custom post UI. Click on enter. So this is custom post UI. Now let's click on install now. Now let's activate it. Okay, first what we have to do is we have to create, like there are several options. So I think I will guide you one after the another. So the first thing is we have to create a post type. This says add or create. We are going to create one. Remember, we are going to add homes. So that is home listing. We can just call it home simply, and the plural would be homes. Singular, this is populate additional labels based on the chosen labels. So it's very easy to do that. Again, if we want it to be easier for anyone who is going to take things from here, so information. So what do you want? Like perhaps describe what your custom post type is used for. Adding information for the home listings. That's it. My homes, custom admin, my home. So these are all pre-populated. So, but anyway, I will just go through one after the another. First, what you have done is we have created a post slug for it. The slug has to be unique. So you cannot have duplicate slugs. If WordPress identifies duplicate slugs, it automatically adds 1 or 2 or 3 after it. just like how in Windows it happens. So based upon where you want it, it will start after post. So if you want to add this post type after this post button, so if you want to add home details here, you have to add the information like position as 5. If you want to do that after image, you have to make the position as 10. After pages it will be 15, it will be 20 after comments, 25 after WooCommerce, so on and so forth. So that's how it will be. This is a plural label and this is the singular label. So whenever you use a plural, this is what it will show, and when you want to use it as a singular label, this is how it will be shown. So this is some short description which explains something about the post which we are creating. In menu name, what do you want? So here, what do you want? It home listings. So that's what we want. All home listings. So in add new, we will make it add new home. This is the same thing. It's the same. Edit home listing. Add new home listing. Everything is a listing. View home listing. Maybe we just should have added listing of the top, but it's fine. This is fine. Like view homes is good. Search homes is good. View homes will be good. New home listing. This is for admins. It can be home listing, but on the front end, it has to be that. So if you just read whatever mentioned is here, it's pretty self-explanatory. Yes, I should have done that. So this is what I should have done, but it's fine. So sometimes most of the times, home listing should have been the appropriate one to do. New. The important thing here would be it will have a post archive. Yes, it will. So this is what we can, like, these are important things like menu positions. I would like to go with 5 because it's very important. Show in menu whether you or not you want to show the post type menu. So we definitely want to show that post type menu in the admin menu. Yes, we want. So this is also important where how you want the menu item to be. If we go to dash icons, we need something like building or even something like home. Yes, this is what we want. So if you want to show icons like this, like you can see here, it has Woo, and below that you have products. There are different icons for everything here. In the same way, you can also get your own icon. You can either upload your image or choose from different dash icons, which are dashboard icons. I think, yes, they are the dashboard icons. We can use that here. So to do that, you have to come to the link that they have provided here, open that in a new tab and search for this. So we need, like, if we are eating something food, there are different things like carrot and eateries, like cutlery is it? But we want it to be, okay, this looks good. This is what we want. Yes. But that is an icon for multi-site, WordPress multi-sites, but we don't need that. We'll just do that here. This is what we will get. So what do you think will be available for it? So add support for various available post edit features. A check value means the post type feature is supported. Use none if we don't want anything to be there. We definitely want title. We can use title still. Do we need editor? Do we need the Gutenberg editor for this? We don't need that. Let's add a featured image. Yes, let's add a featured image. Except, okay, we will not use something which comes which comes with WordPress, we will use our own thing. So title and featured image will be enough. Taxonomies, yes, we need categories, we need tags, but these are like the WordPress things which we don't need. Let's add the custom post type. After creating custom post type, what will happen is you will see that same thing at the top, at the left side. As soon as we add that here, you can see the home listing coming here. So if you want to edit the same thing, if you want to make changes to the one that you have created, you can just go here and see what you have created. Like we are adding or add or edit, where do we have it? This is where you can edit it. Okay, let's go to home. We didn't add any new homes. Okay, where is that custom post type? Oh, custom post type, add or edit post types. Okay, here you can see edit post type option. So if we click this, there whatever that we have here, it will show. You can select, if you have multiple, you select that here, and you go about editing if you want to make some changes. Right now, first what we have to do is we are going to add a new home. So this is what we are going to do. The only thing that we can do right now is to add the title, because we got rid of everything there. So let's go to our okay. I think I'm in the same website that we. So this is the data that we have right now for this. So that's because, like, you can see that there are no other options here other than creating an entire, editing this entire page with Oxygen, which we don't want to. If we just publish it, and if we see that on the front page, so we don't even see that on the front page because it doesn't have any data, and we're also not asking it to show the title. So if you want to show the title, what we can do is we can go to WooCommerce product non-product templates, save that, and if we do that, we will get the title. But we don't want the title. We all know that we don't want the title. So what we have done is we have created the container, but now we have to add the data to this. To add the data, we know what we have to do. We have to go to the custom fields. And in custom fields, you can see we created product additional data, but now we have to create home listing data fields. That's what we have to create. But before that, what we have to understand is what do we want, where do we want this to apply. We want this to apply, show this field group if the post type is equal to home. That's it. So that's what we want. Again, if when we are working with this, whatever do you want here, you can add that here. The page attributes, so we don't need that. We added to that post, like the post type. Now let's add a couple of data fields and let's see. We already have the title. What do we want else? We want the okay, let me just keep that in another window, and just I will keep there for the reference. In the home list, so we did not mention one thing here. After title, we have to add a short description. So this is similar to features, but short description is more like a compelling title that we use to like sell it quickly, to grab some attention. Okay. The first thing we need is short description because we already have the title. It's short description is not just text. It is text area, which is like a little bit bigger than normal. Instructions. So when someone is entering here, what do you want him to know about this? write information, write brief information about the listing, which grabs attention faster. Is it required? Yes, it is. What is the default value? We don't need a default value. We don't also need a placeholder text. Let's not place a character limit. Automatically add paragraphs, control how new lines are rendered. Let's say break, every time he enters, it will be a new break sentence. Nothing, we don't want anything else. So that's one field that we have added. Let's add another field. So the second one we want we want it to be the price. It's price. Is it a what? It is a number. Let's check what else do we have here. We have what you see is what you get. Editor, selection, group false, message accordion table, instructions. Enter the price of the listing here. Is it required? Of course it is required. We're not going to use anything else. There's a minimum price and what's the maximum price? Let it be. Let's not put that much time into it. Now we want to add an image gallery into this. Do we have a gallery? Do we have gallery? We have an image, but I think we have a gallery somewhere. One second, let me check. Is it in the ACF Pro? I think it is in ACF Pro. One second, just hold on. Repeater field, ACF blocks, options. Yes. Okay, quickly get. Okay, do? I think there should be a ACF gallery. There should be definitely something which is free. Because this is WordPress, we have everything for free in one way or the another. Okay, what we will do is let's just add. We don't have gallery here. Okay, let's get over that. Let's add features, contact us from bed and path. Beds. What is the field? It is a number. Instructions, enter the number of beds in the home. Is it required? Yes. Nothing like that. We close it by entering bath. Field name is also bath. It is not a text again, it is a number. Instructions, enter the number of bathrooms. Come on. The home has. Let's also make this happen. So we are good. So this active, where do we want the content to be? After the content, we want it to be after the title. Yes. The label is a top line, it does not matter. Field groups with lower order will appear first. So this is like when we have multiple field groups. So that's when we want this to, but we just have one thing adding to that. Now, if we go back to the home listings And if we just see, like this is a home that we just added. Now if we go to this page, then we will find some other useful information. So home listing data fields. So one thing, short description. So I got the short description. The price is 579,000. How many beds do we have? We have 3 beds and we have 3 baths. And that's where you go. We did not have an image. So what I will do, I will just get one image for time being. And I will just save it. Let me save that to my desktop so it will be easy. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, I got one image. Let me just add that image quickly. Wait, okay, plus media. I should have waited. I did not check how big the image is. I just don't want it to be more. Okay, it's 707 KB only, which is insane. But we cannot do anything right now. So let's go to media library and select this image. So we have everything right here. Now we have to come up with a layout. Now we have both of them. We have a custom post type. Now we have a custom post type, and also we have a data to hold that, and we have data which is currently added to that custom post type. We have both of them. So we have a custom post type and also we have data inside it. Now let's go ahead and create a oxygen template for single home listing page. So we want this. We definitely want it to be rendering with the main template, or do you want? So the main was created for what? What did we create the main for? We created the main for WooCommerce, but we don't have WooCommerce in that. So first thing we have to create listing main template. It will inherit from nothing. We don't need to set the time. So hi Mohammed, you asked me can we do the same thing with pods, but we're not going to work with pods. Okay, let me come in and show my apologetic face when I'm saying sorry. So we're not going to work with pods. The reason being, like, I jumped onto the ACF Unlimited ship before they stopped their lifetime deal. So I have access to ACF Pro, so I am biased and I normally use ACF Pro without thinking about anything. But I know that pods is more like you have both of them are in the same thing. You can create the custom post types and also the custom fields with pods. But two main reasons I don't like. I have ACF Pros. I'm not keen on using pods. And the second thing, pods do not have the native integration that like ACF has. So sorry, I cannot help you with that. Maybe I can look into it, but if I start using it now and try to explain it to you, maybe it will be done. We may not have the necessity to learn from each other at that time. So sorry, we're not going to use pods in this. We're only going to use ACF with that. Let me drop a message to you on Facebook regarding the ACF thing. Maybe we can do something about that. Let's see. I will drop a message by late night, like 11, 12. I am very aware that you won't sleep early, so I will drop a message around like 11. After 2 hours, the 2.5 hours, the course, like our live session is done. So please be. So that's it. I'm sorry that we're not using pods. Let's see what will happen if oxygen jumps into the pod ship. Then I will also be using pods more. They do have an integration, but it's not as deep as this thing right now. So I'm sorry again. Okay, let's create a main listing main template. What we will do before that, we will create a menu. A menu. Where did we come? We came to the wrong place. Appearance menus. This man sleeps at 3 a.m. IST. You can officially be called as a vampire. Maybe, maybe not. Oh no 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 no! What I was thinking. I'm just trying to create a new menu. So, dude, where is create a new menu option? Here it is, hiding in the plain sight. Listing menu. Laptop is slowing down. Is it because of? I think it's okay. Okay, I need to get rid of the battery. So let's just add some useless links to it. Always the hash link home listings offers on sale, contact us, reviews. We have two menus. Now we can use that menu on our listings template. So this is our listing main template. We will just add one logo, one that, one this one. Nothing fancy. I just want to be done with this very fast, so we can hold data today itself. I don't care. Okay, we got it. Let's first thing what we will do, we won't see anything. We are just creating a header and footer. So let's create one section. So this is where I should have changed everything before. Okay, let me show you how this goes. Everything which we want to handle, it will be in manage. So in manage, if you go to settings, there will be three options. Page settings, which are just within this page. Editor is, there are only two things in editor. So one is indicate the parents, and the other is when they are suggesting classes, it says five is the default. But if you are using some plugins like Oxy, Monster, it's recommended to have 12. And in global styles, this is where we do all the stuff. So you remember that we changed the breakpoints, like the page width, to 136. Now we are going to change the sections and columns to have different padding, because every time I go there, I'm changing the padding. So we are going to change it on here, then it makes more sense. This is good. Let's save this. Let's get started. We have a small header. Okay, we need to rename this to header. Let's just quickly add some colors to it. Now we need different colors, which were not there. Like, so how our real estate is more like they use the bright colors which reflect the sky and stuff, sky, land, and what buildings. So whatever colors they use, let's Let's again go to Tailwind CSS colors, template color palettes. We always use Tailwind CSS colors. Let's get something from here. This brown. So we will use green, yellow. This green is so it looks like it's shining. So okay, let's go to the bottom so we can get more. What do we have here? So we need black. We will use this black. So this is our black, cool gray 900, cool gray. Again, if we want to make some global changes, then again we will go to colors, then add one color set, which let's name it listings. We have listings. In that, let's add the color name is black. This is what we are going to use for our black. So this is our black color. I forgot to copy it. So we have one color. Let's also get one white color. So the other side will be the white. Let's add two more colors and let's be done with this. I was looking at the blue and the green. Oh, the teal and emerald are so pretty dope. Let's go with this one. But where do I want to use this? That's the question. Do I want it to be my primary? Let's call it primary light. Let's get the primary dark. Let's call this the primary dark. Maybe this one. It's very hard to. So we have four colors, which I thought would be enough, but they're not, obviously. Let's get this. If I take this much time, do you like me taking this much time in deciding colors? Do you like the process of this? Five colors should be enough, but I don't know which color should we use for the background. So instead of this, let's go with listings. Let's choose the one black color. Also, we need to change the headings too, but we did not change. So instead of adding a header here, let's just delete that. Let's just add header builder. So this is our header builder, which we all know how this goes. Let's select the lighter color. Now let's add a heading. We have a heading. Let's call this real estate Thunderway. And we need some padding here and there. Also, we need to wrap this with the website URL, which we will do later. What do we want? We add the pro menu again. The only reason I use pro menu is because it has that sleek mobile menu to it. So the menu we need is the listing menu. We will get all those stuff here. So mobile, it will toggle it around 768. That preset that we want is slide to right, is it? So yes, it is the one that we wanted. Okay, what do we have here? Again, if you select that preset, it goes to always. We need it to be less than 768. Now you won't see that. If you go to, then you will see that. It has to be in row right. I moved the wrong element, sorry. So these are the elements that we have. The easiest thing to do when we are editing the pro menu is on desktop menu, the typography has to be, you know what the typography has to be. It has to be the white color we got from there. Now we have to adjust padding. So spacing, align, border is what we want. The padding between elements has to be let's say 8 pixels on each direction. Now they look good. So, but again, did you see that the menu that we selected has changed? If no one has noticed, man, that you are doing a very wrong thing. You should pay more attention. Just kidding. It's looking not so bad, not so good. So this is the menu that we have. Now let's add some. Okay, what's happening here? So we did not change that in the desktop. So I think where did we change it? Okay, not we changed it from 992. So we created that. We need some padding to it. We know where do we have to do that. It's 8px. It worked when it was small, but it's not working now. So let's make it 12 pixels. Okay, what we need to do is increase the typography, the font size, font size. Let's make it 24. Now it's looking good. We are going somewhere now. So that looks good. Let's just quickly create another section. Now if we add sections, you can see that it's fine. Okay. In section, let's just rename this to footer. In footer, let's add a brighter color of the same thing that we brighter color of the same thing. Let's add a heading, but it will not be h3 or h1. It will not be h1, but it will be like, let's say h3 looks good. Let's center that stuff. It's all what am I doing? All copyrights received. Real estate Tunderbay. That is what it is. Tunderbay it is. So Tunderbay is in Canada. It is not actually. It's Thunder Bay. I just pronounce stuff a little bit different. So what we will do is we will just add some grammar to this. We will make the Canada as their Canada red hex code. So that's as easy. So that's as easy as it. Like you just like the most popular ones, you will just get the flat color and hex code. So this is it. FF000. So this is FF0000. Okay, it's looking a bit, but I think it's fine. Now remember, the most important thing is to add inner content. So we are adding inner content to it. So let's not make the same silly mistake that we have. Let's not make the same silly mistake. In here, we can style inner content, but let's leave it there. So we created that. Now let's quickly go to, okay, first I think we have done this. So this is done. Okay. Now what we have to do is let's go to templates and let's tell Oxygen where it need to take care of this. Let's edit this template. We're not editing with Oxygen, but we are just editing it. So it applies to singular and it applies to what does it apply to? Does it apply to post? All post types? No. Posts? No. Pages? No. Media? No. Homes. It applies to homes. We have selected homes and let's increase the priority to 1 because the main is being implemented all over, like throughout the website. So when we want this template to override it, we have to increase the priority. Again, we have to regenerate the CSS cache. If we have regenerated the CSS cache, then it's good. We are good to go. Yep. Now we have to create another template because we have created the main template, but we did not create the home template. Home listing template. So where do you think this needs to get the design from? It needs to get the design from listing main template. Now let's click on publish. Now let's edit this with Oxygen. What we will do is we will just hold the data and do nothing fancy, but tomorrow we will do a lot fancy stuff. Come on, Oxygen. Please cooperate and open faster. So we got that. We have to render this, but you will not see anything here because we are not holding the data. So to hold the data, let's just create a section, and we will start by adding one div inside it, which is the container div. So that div, let's just call it the title. We can just add directly a heading. It does not need something there. So that will be the dark color that we just selected, and the data that goes inside it would be advanced custom field data. And it can be, you can see that there are several other stuff right here. That's the title. That's not the featured image title. Got the wrong data type. So if you go there, you can see there are different elements like this. So it can be title. Yes, it is title. Let's just insert the title first. We got the title. So after that, we wanted to show the background image, like featured image. We have to show the featured image. So let's do that. What we will do is we will make the width 100%, so it takes a full place. Followed by that, what we will do is we will add a price, not here. Let's just check how they are doing it right now, and let's not do it that way. Let's not duplicate it. Let's add another heading inside that, and that we need to have price. So the price, let's see how much the price. So here we need to go to advanced custom fields and get the price. Let's insert that. So that is, let's show that in yellow. It looks bad. This looks good. Okay. Maybe let's go with that. But remember that we learned something like we can add a before tag, and let's just call it $. And you can show the dollar symbol here. See? So we can show that price there. And before that, I think we can also do something like price. So you will get how much the price is. Now I will just add some other random information, but tomorrow we will work on designing it. Let's also add an image. It will not be normal image, it will be dynamic data. So we will get the featured image, and it will be medium large. So this is the image that we are going to get, but let's center everything. Okay, this looks good. Also, let's go with our popular way of styling stuff. It looks so bad. But this will have complete white background, and we will also add the border radius, the box shadow. You can see that, right? It's not great, but it's not bad. We need to add some padding, let's say 10 px on all sides. We need to add other data. What are the data that we have? We have, let me just check. We have contact us form. We will do that later. Okay. We can check the what type of data that we have here. Let me add just another text to get an idea of what data that we have here. So here we have insert data. In that, if we go to advanced custom fields, all the first three are from other post type. Here we have price. We can also add short description. Yes. I should have added short description before that. Okay. What I think I can do is, instead of doing that H1, we can do that H2, so it becomes a little less. Now we have to modify the span. We go to typography and make it a line, little bit there, and let's add some margin bottom, so it's like little bit identifiable. Border radius, box shadow, so image also like floating there. So this does not look good, very not even nearly there. So okay. Okay, let's also do this. I don't know if this is the right way to do it or not, but I'm just doing it anyway. Just doing the description before that. We have to highlight that. Okay, so this is it for, like, we will continue working on this. Let me show you how it actually works. If we just come to our page and let's add a new listing. If we just add new listing, we got another home here. Let's just I'm just saving one more image, so I can add that here. We just need to add featured image and we will be done here. So I'm getting one featured image from the parent side. We were just looking at to making things better. Yep. The beauty of using custom post types and using Oxygen to design everything is we don't have to worry about how it will look because we have created one custom post. What's happening? So it's using listing main template. It should use home listing template. Let's click on update. Okay, I think one thing I need to correct here is, let's go to Oxygen templates. The main template, it doesn't have to apply anywhere. So first thing, let's go to home listing template and let's increase its priority. The priority will be 2 and they will be similarly applied to homes. We cannot unlock. So here you go. This is how our listing page will look. We will make changes tomorrow, and if you just open it on mobile, you will get that clean menu over there, which we can close later. Okay. Thanks a lot for joining in. It was a very interactive session today. Thank you, Mohammed, for doing that. Have a great day. We will meet tomorrow and continue building this site.